How do you do, Desmond?
Cleveland. Cleveland Davis. Everybody, this is Cleveland. Cleveland Davis.
Hello. Cleveland Davis.
How do you do, all? I recognize that accent. Well, you're better than most English people, because they usually think that we all sound the same and come from Jamaica.
No, that's not a Jamaican accent, that, Mr. Davis. I'm not that stupid. You're from Somerset, aren't you? I had an Uncle Bertie from Somerset. He made the most amazing scrumpy.
Boy, what are you talking about? I'm not from North Somerset. I'm a Bajan.
Where is that? Somewhere in Dorset?
The man is from Barbados, that's why he sounds like that. Just like me, Desmond and Shirley sound like we come from Guyana. Vince sounds like he comes from Jamaica. And Mr. Man at the Bakers, well, he sounds like he comes from the bush.
People must have commented on his accent before.
Yeah, right. People who don't have an ounce of sense.
Excuse us for breathing. These Bajans are very, very touchy.
Cleveland is an architect. He used to work for the council. He's going to turn my dreamland into my dream home.
So you're finally going to build on that land in Guyana?
Shh, not so loud, Pork Pie. It's supposed to be a secret from Shirley.
You're going without Shirley?
Of course I'm not going without Shirley. She thinks I'm bringing in somebody in to redesign the shop.
That's not a bad idea.
So, Cleveland, not a word to anybody, and that goes for all of you.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. You know, he's been talking about building his retirement home on that plot of land ever since we were at school, and I used to walk home and caught him with Penny Thompson.
All right, Pork Pie. I think everybody get a picture.
No, Des, I don't quite get the picture. Did you and Penny?
Don't worry, it's all here in my memoirs.
Who needs Jackie Collins?
This is my plot of land, handed down to me by my great-granddaddy Ambrose. I hope it inspires you as much as it inspires me.
Die is it?
What do you mean, die is it?
Well, what happened to the big plot of land that's supposed to run on for acres upon acres upon acres? This one stops after the first acres.
You see, this picture was taken 30 years ago. Right, take some notes. I want it not too big, not too small, not too high, not too low, not too deep, not too shallow.
What are you planning to make it from? Elastic?
As long as the check don't bounce.
Not thinking, Pork Pie. Now, I want the best timber money can buy. Not too dear, not too cheap, not too hard, not too soft, not...
Michael, Roger and Jenny have cancelled dinner, so we've got a window for Friday.
Well, as long as the window's got good table manners, I don't mind.
Michael, we're supposed to be sorting out our social diary.
Well, you can pencil me in any time.
Believe me, it's got to the pen stage.
Even better. All right. Okay, people we don't owe but ought to. Top financial directors, that would be good for my career. City high flyers for my climb ever upwards.
No, Gloria and Alex.
Well, my little sister and her boyfriend.
They've been very good to us since our engagement.
True. That painting of Alex's they gave us must be worth a few bob.
You're all heart. Anyway, that's decided. Give him a call.
Oh, come on. Can't you do it? I mean, you're the one who's been saying you're getting on well with him recently.
Please.
All right.
I know. Let's pretend I'm Deborah Carr in From Here to Eternity.
What? Is this what adults do when they've grown out of playing doctors and nurses?
Oh, come on. I'm Deborah Carr and you're Burt Lancaster in that classic beach scene.
Oh, this is childish, Glor. Look, can't I be Wesley Snipes in New Jack City?
Would I be play acting if you was Wesley Snipes? No. You're Burt Lancaster and we're on the beach and I've got my lovely cosy on and you've got your trunks pulled up to your belly button. And the sand and the tide is washing over me, making me look absolutely stunning.
No, I've got it. I want to be Mario Van Peebles in The Posse.
Kiss me like you've never kissed me before. Don't worry, the answer machine's on.
What answer machine?
One unkissed Deborah Carr, can I help you?
Hello, Gloria. Michael.
Michael? Michael who?
Michael Ambrose, your big brother. Who do you think it is?
What? Keep your hair on. How was I supposed to know it was you? All you bankers sound the same.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks. How are you?
Fine. Fine. I suppose you and Alex would like to come over for dinner on Friday, would you?
We'd love to.
8:30, OK?
Fine. Bye. That's That's my big brother. You know, I always said he was all right, as long as we're not in the same room.
How do you do all?
Cleveland, how you just manage to come in the shop whenever Shirley's out?
Call it architect's intuition. And if you stand across the street where that car is always parked, you can sometimes see through the blinds.
Boy, I'm devious, eh?
Mr. Davis, I took the liberty of browsing through our college library and I came across some rather interesting books on architecture. May I suggest, when you come to design in Desmond's home, that you refer to the 19th century architect, Monsieur Stevens? Now, if you're not familiar with his work...
Excuse me, but are you paying for Mr. Ambrose's house?
No.
Then keep yourself quiet. Monsieur Stevens, my T-square.
These pages are definitely very touching.
Hey, you sure this ain't one of those gaps in through the keyhole?
Shirley. This is the architect I was telling you about, Cleveland.
How do you do, ma'am? And before you say anything, I'm Beijing.
And I'm Shirley. I'll wait to see what ideas you've had for the shop.
No, you don't want to see it, Shil.
Why not?
Oh, they're really boring.
Absolutely boring.
Yeah.
Boringly boring.
Yes, they're architectural drawings, all squiggles and curves and circles.
Yeah.
Those are generally the best kind.
No, it's all very technical, Mrs. Ambrose.
Try me. Oh, that's funny. That looks like a veranda.
A veranda in Peckham.
No, it's
Outside hair cutting area. It was Desmond's idea.
Yes, outside haircuts in the summer. Well, it's just a thought, just a thought.
As long as it remains just a thought. What is this lift doing running up the side of the building?
Yes, what is this lift doing?
Looks like it's carrying passengers.
All those years of working for the council, I'm a tower block man.
Monsieur Stevens never had these problems?
The view from outside doesn't look like our shop. It looks more like one of those colonial stately houses we have back home.
Get out of that one, Houdini.
Cleveland can explain, can't you, Cleveland?
This is for Monsieur Stevens, ain't it? You little boy, I tell you something.
These drawings are for Monsieur Stevens?
That's right, Monsieur Stevens. Another client of mine. These are the wrong drawings.
Wrong drawings, of course.
Oh, silly you.
Then you must come back and show us the right ones.
Ah, so glad I caught you both. Somebody building something.
No,
Yes, don't listen to your father. We're having the shop redesigned.
Redesigning
the shop.
Father, you do remember I own 50% of this business.
Do you do 50% of the haircuts?
That's not the point.
Then shut up.
Father, you can't just redesign the...
Well, business meeting. You know, we've always said that we'd go back home and build our dream house when I retire.
Yes, but what's that got to do with
Well,
you?
I'm approaching retirement age, you stupid boy. And Cleveland is drawing up the plans as a surprise to your mother.
Ah, you do have a heart, Father.
Pity I didn't pass one on to you.
Oh, well, put like that, redesigning the shop is an excellent idea. Anyway, look, I must love you and leave you.
Can't you just leave us?
I almost forgot. Could you come over for dinner on Friday night?
I'll have to check my diary.
Not you.
We'd love to.
Good. And Father, you can unveil the new plans after dinner.
Yes.
I'll try and have them ready.
I recognize that accent. You're from Somerset, aren't you?
Alex, you're the artist. Tell me what you think of the latest Modigliani exhibition.
Well, I found it, well, how can I put it? Probably the same as you. How did you find it?
Well, I thought his view of African ethnographical sculpture and how he conjures up silhouette, form, and volume most exhilarating.
That's exactly what I thought.
I read all that opinionated garbage in the magazine. I was just dying to try it out on you.
Come on, man. I bet Alex that you was behind that phone call I got from Michael, so who's right?
Well, let's just say that Michael does have his own mind, you know.
Oh.
Only once in a while, I have to change his batteries.
Oh,
So, you see, son, what I intend doing is to send my main man, Cleveland, back to Guyana to see firsthand the land where I plan to build the house. So, I want you to loan me a loan.
I'll do it, Father. Not because it makes brilliant business sense, but because it's what you and Mother have always dreamt of.
That's very magnanimous of you, son.
And besides, you can put your share of the business up as collateral should the venture collapse.
Yes. Well, since it looks like no one's going to say anything, I will.
God and Mother.
God and Gloria. We have longed for this day. Now, there was a time when sitting down together like this and really enjoying ourselves would have been, well, an impossibility. Desmond arguing with Michael, Gloria arguing with Michael.
Note the common denominator.
So, I just would like to drink a toast to the new Ambrose family.
The new Ambrose family. Well, it's been 30-odd years since we came to this country, and we've always said that as soon as the children can stand on their own 2 feet, we'll go back home. Now, Michael has been standing on my feet for years. So, Shirley, instead of redesigning the shop, I've been working on something special for you. This is the architect's impression of our dream house back home.
Oh, I see. You've decided that we're gonna up and leave our shop, using our money to build your dream home.
Oh, Shirley.
Well, I hope you will be very happy, Desmond Ambrose, in your nice big house in Guyana. Because you know what? You going there on your own.
Desmond and Shirley are vexed with each other? Vince?
Me? As long as them pay me a week time, I don't care who vexed with who.
You're never satisfied with a plain yes or no, are you, Vince?
Riggy, I haven't got a clue. I should have felt the atmosphere over breakfast. It was that bad I had to get my inhaler out.
I didn't know you had asthma.
I don't.
Well, the thing is, it's got to be serious. I mean, one is used to Desmond's vexations, but Shirley, just look at her.
When last you greasy?
Yes, but look at him.
Look, keep your head still, no, man.
Yes, man. You can't manhandle the man like that.
You seriously feel that?
I feel it.
Well, come out the shop. You come out the shop as well. Oh, you laughing at? Out of the shop.
That's it. Tell him to throw all our customers out. All the ones that put food in his belly for the last 30 years. It's not as if he'll be needing them in Guyana.
Desmond, Shirley, how was dinner at Michael's last night?
Let me try. Desmond, did you show Shirley the plans for redesigning the shop?
Redesigning the shop, my back foot.
Oh, if I ever mention the words build, dream, and home in the same breath, kick me.
We could market this as a new game show. We could call it Guess Why Them Vex, the show that put the Harbuck in arguments.
Howdy do all?
You better know that this is not howdy do time. Oh, why is the man winking at me for?
Desmond, I brought over the new plans for redesigning the shop.
Cleveland, something wrong with you, eh?
No, I said I brought over the plans for redesigning
Don't
the shop.
start that stupidness again.
She knows about the house back home.
Yes. I've seen your latest drawings, Cleveland. And I think you did an excellent job.
You do?
In fact, is that them there? Can I have a little peek? Just tell me what you think about a few minor alterations. Now, which one would be our bedroom?
That one over there, by the lift.
What? That one there? That's a very small room. Could give us a little bit more space. Now, which is my kitchen? I say my because I can't see Desmond changing the habits of a lifetime and actually using it. Wait there.
That is it right there.
Ah, lovely. Now it got air conditioning too.
Well, I think I better just pack up and go.
The only pack up and going you doing is with your suitcase with your airline tickets back to Guyana to examine my land. And while you're at it, you might as well put back the kitchen and the bedroom where they were.
You're deaf? I ain't going anywhere.
Who talking about you? With a house that size back in Guyana, sure you can find somebody to fill the holes you left in the kitchen and the bedroom.
Showers heaviest in the afternoon, perhaps even the odd rumble of thunder tomorrow, and more rain to come on.
Mother,
You're expecting burglars?
here is not what it used to be. Is everything all right, Mother?
Yeah.
Well, it's just that it's 10:30 and you're miles away from Peckham. Ah, it's this thing between you and Father, isn't it?
No. But since you ask, what right has he got making big decisions on my behalf?
I think you just meant it as a nice surprise, Mother.
No, Michael. Flowers are a nice surprise. Putting the dinner on once in a blue moon is even nicer.
Look, he was just preparing things for when you go back to Guyana.
But that's just it. We're not ready to go back. What are we going to live off? Eh? Rum? Let me take that back. Desmond can live off rum.
Look, Mother, the two of you aren't getting any younger. You've got to start planning for the future. I think that's what Father was trying to do.
But you think he would at least sit down and talk it over with me?
Yes, but Mother, that's exactly what you're not doing. Talking it over with Father.
You know, I don't understand women.
No, me.
What do you know about women?
Well, I'm a man, aren't I?
No, you're a boy.
Ricky, Dad's philosophy is that anyone living in this house shorter than he is, he treats like a boy.
Shirley is shorter than Desmond.
Yeah, and you don't treat her like a boy.
No, but he treats her like a child.
Look, boy,
See?
when you start treating this place like a hotel, you can tell me how to run my life.
Or run your wife.
I mean, what is this place coming to when a man can't build his own dream home and his wife says she don't want to live in it?
The same thing happened to me, you know. I said to my wife, come with me to England. She said, okay, just give me time to pack.
So what happened? You lose her in transit?
No, I realized on the way to the airport that she had no intention of coming with me.
Huh?
She hadn't defrosted the deep freezer. So I knew she was calling my bluff.
So what you're saying is Shirley will come after all, but this is just a test of our relationship.
No, I was just telling a story about my wife.
Well, that does not help me. The point is, shall I stay, never to spend the rest of my days in my beloved land, or shall I go, never to set eyes on my beloved Shirley ever again?
Easy, Dad, hold it down.
Leave him alone, man. It's a big decision. Probably his biggest yet.
Oh, what? Second to should we keep Michael or have him adopted? Is that the time?
It's not the time.
Oh, is that the time?
Oh, is that the time?
Oh, sure.
Sorry, forgot I lived here.
Well, that's one way of clearing the place. Maybe you should use it at closing time. Shirley.
Yes. Shirley.
You know, I thought this would be like on TV. I say your name, the same time you say my name. You say you go first, I say no, you go first. You say I'm sorry, and I say no, I'm sorry. And then we kiss and make up. But we're not that corny. Surely let's kiss and make up.
Why not? We've certainly talked over our problems, haven't we?
Look, I'm sorry I steamrolled the business with the house and everything, but it was just that, man, let's start afresh.
That would be nice.
We can both go upstairs.
That would be nice.
I can make you a cup of cocoa.
That would be really nice.
And then we can both decide how we want to build our house back home.
Where you always have to talk about back home. This is home.
You know what I mean?
I do not want to go back to Guyana to live. There, I've said it. We haven't been back now for 35 years. 35 years! That's more than half my life spent over here.
You mean I've been talking all these years about going back home and you had no intention of following me?
Of course I did in the early days when the children were young, so that our parents can hold their grandchildren. But by the time our parents died, it was all too late. We were settled. I couldn't tell you then.
Well, you could tell me now.
But back then it was just a dream. It was a long way off. No.
Look, that's not good enough, Shirley Ambrose. For 30-odd years, you had me tuck my dream behind that mirror, and now you tell me you ain't coming back?
We don't need to go back, Desmond. We should be going forward.
Oh, man, come with me. Let's go to the sun. Anything you want. We could have his and her matching hammocks.
I can't. I can't, Desmond. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like not to see your children settle and watch your grandchildren grow.
So this is what it comes to. This is what you want?
I'm not forcing you to tear up your drawings, you know.
Good. Because I still got my dream. And as soon as I retire, I gone.
Well, I hope it doesn't come to that. Because I'm staying right here.